Louisville native Lonnie Ali says Muhammad died thinking things had changed and would be heartbroken by what's happening today. But she says he would have encouraged peaceful protest and a fight for justice.
What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now!
I think if Muhammad were alive today, he'd be shocked. I mean, just shocked that these events are still occurring, and the civil unrest that that has been in the streets for the last week.
Louisville is just one of 150 cities that have seen protesters take to the streets fighting for racial justice.
I think he would be interested to see how diverse the groups are that are in the streets as opposed to the 60s. I mean, you have them from all ages and from all walks of life and from all different ethnic and religious backgrounds, and I think he would find that kind of amazing.
Protesters uniting in a call for justice in the deaths of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and other unarmed Black Americans who were killed at the hands of police. She says social media and cell phones are giving people a better perspective of what Black people have known for a long time, that they need to be more diligent and careful when interacting with law enforcement.
I understand the fear. I do. I understand the fear. And that is not to say, I'm saying this, but I don't want to condemn all policemen, because that would be wrong. I don't believe that's true of all policemen.
In her essay, Ali says, quote, Muhammad was involved in many protests. Some involved racial discrimination and injustice. Some involved class and economic discrimination. Some involved societal and religious discrimination. Throughout all of these events, many that lasted most of his life, he never threw a brick, he never defaced or set fire to a building or resorted to violence.
If you give them something else to focus on, violence, burning buildings and trashing storefronts and breaking windows and looting, then people will dismiss the protest and the people there as nothing but common criminals.
She says she knows Louisvillians can unite under the worst of circumstances. She saw it firsthand at Muhammad's funeral.
Muhammad never stopped loving Louisville. We know Louisvillians can do that because they did it, and they did it for a week. And I know we can do that again. I mean, Muhammad sort of brings that spirit, that energy. Muhammad was an eternal optimist. He had faith in humanity, as do I. And I know a lot of people do. We can get through this, but we have to be committed to get through it, to make this right, to get justice for Breonna Taylor and others, and to make sure we have the justice that I think every Louisville citizen deserves.
Ali says supporters of the movement can help by acknowledging there's a problem and having meaningful conversations with those who are most affected. But more importantly, she says, people should use their voices to vote.
Don't stop the protesting until you get justice. And that protest may lead you and should lead you straight to the ballot box, because that's where you make your voice heard the loudest.
Julie Dolan, WLKY News.